Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday evening meditation. I'm Reverend Jonathan Zenz. I'm the senior minister here at Unity of Tucson, and this is the time where we join together in the middle of the week for a little spiritual practice, a little more of a quiet time, an opportunity for contemplation. I had mentioned on my daily video that I might go out to the labyrinth and walk the labyrinth today as part of the meditation. I've decided that it's a little too warm for that, but I had another thought around what I would like to do this evening. And that is actually a meditation that I have done before, a world healing meditation. I'm going to lead off, though, with this idea as a reminder to each and every one of us that form is the evidence of consciousness. Let's start there. There is only one thing going on, it's consciousness. There is no good, there is no bad, there are no right or wrong choices, there is only consciousness. And so everything that shows up in our lives is consciousness showing up as form. When we truly understand this, then we allow ourselves to move into the space where we recognize and know that we are in charge of the expression of our lives. It's a great understanding of being in a place of power. And so as we move into this evening's meditation, there are some thoughts that I've had around the experience we're having in the world and the way that we can directly address these experiences that we're having in the world. You know, I come from a background of religious science founded by Dr. Ernest Holmes, and while I have stepped into a ministry that is a unity ministry, there's really no difference between the two, except mainly in language. There's minor approach differences, but there's a writing of Dr. Ernest Holmes that I wanted to use tonight as a reminder to each and every one of us. And as I read this, imagine yourself acknowledging this in your own voice, as though you're saying it to yourself. He wrote this: I keep the promise that I have made to myself. I never again tell myself that I am poor, sick, weak, nor unhappy. I do not lie to myself anymore, but daily speak the truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with the great cause of all life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I assure my soul. Let us step into actively assuring our soul through this world healing meditation. I'm going to invite you now to sit in a meditative position or lie down, whichever is more comfortable, and allow yourself to feel supported in the position you are in by the earth or by the chair. Recognize that you are always supported. Allow yourself to find a relaxed position that you can hold for the next little while. And gently and easily begin to actively quiet the mind. Let yourself determine the best way for you to quiet your mind in your own way. There will be thoughts that come and go. As they come into your mind, you can acknowledge them, recognize that they are there, and also understand that they do not require your active attention. And so they can simply slip away. Begin to allow yourself to focus on the breath, recognizing its gentle flow, the in and out, the ease, the grace, the goodness of your breath. Now I invite you to visualize a white flame centered in your heart space. As you continue to breathe, with each easeful breath, imagine that white flame positively expanding and expanding and expanding. It fills your entire beingness, rooted at that heart center, and continues to expand. It moves beyond your physical presence into your energetic presence. It surrounds you. You are immersed in this beautiful white flame. As it expands, you feel grace. You feel secure. You feel love. You feel warmth. And you recognize the healing properties of this magnificent white flame. Wrapped in this, everything falls into perfect alignment. Every cell of your body, everything is perfect, whole, and complete. The energy permeates every cell of the body and throughout your sphere of energy. It continues to expand this beautiful healing light. It fills the space around you. You are in a vast sea of white, healing light. Feel the healing power of the light. Let the healing properties and restorative nature shine in you and through you. Imagine now that you can transmit this loving and healing light to every corner of the earth. Let it expand. Let it infuse all spaces. Interact with all creatures and plants of the earth. Let it be infused in all the rocks, the air, the spaces, all seen and unseen. In this, the spirit and soul is lifted to a higher vibrational frequency. Any lower resonance is dissipated in this high frequency. The frequency of love, the frequency of joy. Let the light, now expanded throughout the whole world, shine forth toward the heaven and the stars. And the entire universe becomes enveloped in your healing light, the healing energy rooted at your heart center. This energy is one energy, and its healing vibration is reflected back to you. You begin to realize the integrity of all matter and understand that there is nothing but light. You are of the light. There is no separation. You are unified in the truth of your identity with all that is, all aspects of beingness, seen and unseen. Take in a breath. Hold it for just a moment. And with the exhale, let yourself prayerfully voice Om. Let your focus now turn to your community. Let the focus of the light of your being be upon your nearby community, friends and neighbors, family. Whether you live in a city, outside a city, let your resonant and healing presence imbue your community with health and vitality. Taking in a deep breath once again, holding it for a moment, and with the exhale, letting yourself prayerfully voice Om. light of your being be upon an area of the world that is in need of healing. Whatever area comes to mind is right, and you have the capacity to heal that area of the world. Let the light expand and imbue this area with health and vitality. Take a deep breath with this area of the world in mind. Hold it for just a moment, and with the exhale, let yourself prayerfully voice Om. Now let the world in your mind's eye be seen surrounded by and immersed in this beautiful cloud of white light. See every human being receiving the healing warmth of this light in their heart. Taking a deep breath, hold it for just a moment. And with the exhale, let yourself prayerfully voice Om. Now bring your healing focus to your loved ones. Let the light of your being be concentrated around each and every one of them. Imagine them joyfully accepting this light with smiles, laughter, and deepening into their sense of knowing. Take a deep breath, hold it for just a moment, and with the exhale, let yourself prayerfully voice Om. Now taking a breath, hold it for a moment, and with the exhale, let yourself exclaim, "It is done." It is done. Let yourself feel the sense of completeness, and allow your awareness to gently return back to the space you physically inhabit. Give yourself permission to be joyful, uplifted, and rooted in your sense of wholeness. As we complete our time here, I'm going to read once again these words of Ernest Holmes. Let yourself carry them with you as you move forward. I keep the promise that I have made to myself. I never again tell myself that I am poor, sick, weak, nor unhappy. I do not lie to myself anymore, but daily speak the truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with the great cause of all life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I assure my soul. Namaste.